I love to read. Reading builds empathy. Reading promotes tolerance. Reading develops your imagination. Many students don't see reading as a priority, and when they do read, it's not usually for pleasure. A study done by the Pew Research Foundation discovered that last year, 1 in 4 people did not read a single book, which is such a shame because reading can reduce your stress by 68%. And I know stress is something that a lot of students struggle with. But what if I could change that? What if I could get more students reading because they wanted to? Have them reading as a way to manage their stress. Get them reading more diverse books that expand their knowledge. Between ebooks and audiobooks, books are now easier than ever to access. So I collaborated with another student to highlight a different diversity theme each month, and had a monthly book to go along with those themes. In February, I wanted to promote the book, The Hate You Give, which went along with that month's theme of African American history. But I noticed that we did not have enough copies in our school's library. As you probably know, we don't have an official school library. But Miss Lord has done a great job of curating a collection of popular young adult books that are available for students to check out in the mini library in the student commons area. And I wanted to help make more of these books available. So I decided to raise money by selling hot chocolate in the mornings before school. With these funds, I bought several copies of the book, The Hate You Give, which I brought to the mini library in the student commons area and made sure students knew that they were available for anyone to check out and read. It felt so great to have money to buy books for our school. How many of you have a public library card? If you're a student or staff at LNC, then you do. The public library is a vastly underused resource. People don't realize what great free resources are available to them through the public library. So I decided to help make more students aware of these resources through my blog. On it, I posted about how students are able to use the library's free app to read and listen to books straight from their phone, without ever having to leave their house. I also shared different ways that they could access audiobooks. One of these ways is through the popular service Audible, which many people don't realize is included free in their Amazon Prime membership. My mission was to get more students to read, to give them exposure to different ways to read and different kinds of books, to get them reading more diverse books that expanded their knowledge, exposed them to different cultures and different points of view. I think that I have started to achieve this goal, but I am not there yet. So tonight, I'm asking for your help. What could you do that would get you or your student reading more? Well, I have a few suggestions. The first is simple. Just read. You can't encourage a love of reading if you don't read yourself. Incorporate time in your day to read what you want, even if it's simply listening to an audiobook in the car. You'll continue to develop your empathy, vocabulary, and knowledge of the world. Second, socialize around reading. Share what you're reading, what you've learned, what you liked, and even what you didn't. Join a book club or an online community of readers such as Goodreads. This only enhances your knowledge and understanding. This last one is for teachers. Connect us to the world. Teach us how what we're reading connects to the wider social and political context. Invite authors to visit our schools or Skype with us. These experiences can be some of the most powerful and memorable for students. I'll leave you with this quote. A reader lives 1,000 lives before he dies. The man who never reads lives only one. Thank you.